Von Miller's making some waves with his Instagram account. Obviously, he was traded out of nowhere to the Los Angeles Rams. He goes on and wins a Super Bowl with the Rams. He is now a free agent, and he is now teasing a potential return to the Denver Broncos. In his little cloud thing, he basically says, what number should I wear, 58 or 40 in my return to the Denver Broncos? Is Von Miller going back to the Mile High City? Von Miller was taken by surprise that he was traded to Los Angeles, loved Denver, and then he also tweets, I kind of want that old thing back. 5280. He said he was playing for DT. Remember, a good friend of his who passed away was representing him in the Super Bowl. Got a taste of what Los Angeles was. Obviously, he, had done Dancing with the Stars and was known as a global superstar. Maybe it was him walking over the human poop all day, every day get to practice in Los Angeles. Maybe he did win the Super Bowl and then think to himself, okay, how can I get back to Denver because they got a new coaching staff? I love this city. My house is still there. The Halloween party. I don't know if it'll be as big of a banger in Los Angeles. I don't know what Von Miller's thinking, but I do know the rest of the world is thinking, oh shit, Von Miller's going to be a Bronco. That is the narrative right now with what he's posting. Is this all for leverage? Is this all for happiness? I guess we have to TBD, but that's what free agency period's all about, AJ Hawk.
Well, don't you think the new head coach, Nathaniel Hackett, comes over from Green Bay, if he knows that Von Miller is open to a comeback, I'm thinking he's like, hey, guys, should we at least kick the tires on Von and see if we can work out a deal here to get him a couple-year deal, bring him back? He seems to want to be here.
Hey, General George Payton, what the fuck happened with Von Miller? Like, you guys just trade him out? He didn't even know? Like, he didn't ask for the trade? No, he loves it here. You guys just said, get the hell out of town. Well, Vic Fangio, actually. Fangio actually, said that, because that defense is very good, by the way, with and without Von Miller. Said he didn't need him. We're moving on. Like, they called. We thought maybe it was the right move. And Hackett's like, well, call him back. Yeah. Has he sold his house yet? No, it's like $30 million. Ain't nobody buying that. Call his ass back. Let's see if we can get him back in the fold. Now he's posting publicly that he maybe wants to go back to Denver. That's good news for the Broncos and for Hackett, I'd assume.
Was this the plan all along? Like, hey, Von, we don't have the quarterback. We're not going to win a Super Bowl this season. We'll trade you we know you're a free agent. We'll trade you this to a team. We'll get a second and a third round pick. You just come back next season. Win-win for everybody.
Von, your talent far exceeds what this team is going to accomplish this year. Since we love you so much and you love us so much, we're going to let you go. But real love is when you come back.
That's right.
Bingo.
Go win. Go flap those wings. Go be a peacock and fly in Los Angeles and win another Super Bowl. And then we'll get some picks out of it. We'll come back. We'll sign you next year. New coaching staff. Vic Fangio was the one that kind of wanted you out of here. He'll be out of here. You'll be here much longer than him, even though you're going to play for another team. Who knows? I guess those are all conversations that are going to take place because this is very odd. He was gone for what, 10 games?
Barely anything. And maybe, hey, if that's the case, if they've been playing this all along, which obviously that's not reality probably, but they would want him to come back and take a hometown discount too at the same time, I would think. Hey, man, we let you go, let you get your ring, and we got picks, we're good to go. Now we're back. Let's just shave a few million off your asking price.
And this is why you never burn it down on your way out.
Especially if you really enjoy it. He really enjoyed his time there too.
Yeah, unless you want to though too. Like, if you want to burn it down. But if not, like business says, hey, probably what comes around goes around. This is the latest case. This might all be leverage too. We don't know. This might all be leverage. We have no idea. I respect Von Miller, the football player. I respect Von Miller, the businessman. I respect Von Miller, the person. This is very interesting, and the entire world is now chatting about Von Miller going back to Denver. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, I'd love to see him back there. You know what I mean?
What about Indy? Don't you think he'd look good at Indy?
We need a pass rusher. Come on out here, dude. There's a $14 million house, half the downtown area. You got your own lake. You can, you can do all the hunting and fishing you want.
Smoke Stewart's house, $30 million.
Boom. That house got a waterfall and a fishing tank inside of it. Now, $30 million seems to be a lot of money for Indiana. I don't think anybody's going to fucking buy that smoke, but I did see that whole thing. Maybe get Vaughn to Indianapolis.
There was a report on NFL.com, too, that said the way he played, with the Rams, that he's going to command potentially $15 to $20 million on the open market somewhere. Like, do you think he'd take a hometown discount unless he's ring chase? I mean, it's not like he goes back to Denver and
if Aaron Rodgers was in Denver, he'd take a discount.
Well, right, that changes things, obviously, but
that's why I think Von Miller's potentially thinking about it.
Was he at the wedding?
Was he at the wedding?
I cannot confirm or deny if he was there.
Oh, he was there.
Oh shit! Is that real?
I did not. If Vaughn was there, I didn't see him. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You were being a little cooly there. I didn't know what the deal was. Because imagine if he was there, they're just, the officiants have a little scotch.
Takatari's just taking a few pass sets before he goes up in the altar. Hey, show me what you got, Vaughn.
Hey, Vaughn, let's talk about this. All right. I mean, you're taking my quarterback back to Denver, but at least tell me, how do I stop that? How Takatari look? Do you look healthy? The knee look good?
Yeah, he looked great. Looked really good.
Did he take any pass sets on the dance floor? Did he dance at all? Was there any weight on the knee?
He looks like he's moving around great. His family is very good dancers as well.
Oh,
what?
Okay.
Hey, I heard that family is awesome.
Bro, his whole family, as you would say, they are electric. Two of his brothers gave speeches. Unbelievable. They're a special family, man. They're fun.
So maybe Von Miller is thinking, if Aaron Rodgers is going to Denver, I will go right. My house is still there.
Mm-hmm.
My foundation's probably there. He's probably
Just room. Couldn't they move in together?
They could.
maybe. Do you think he's doing Pancha Karma or
I don't know if Vaughn's into that or not.
Might be.
maybe Hollywood? I don't know.
Yeah,
could be,
learn
yeah.
some new stuff.
All right, I'm gonna drink these parasites, and they're gonna get inside. And once these parasites get inside, they're gonna want to get out, and they're gonna grab everything inside of me, and they're exiting however they can, north, south, out, however they. 12 days, everything in here. See you later. And Vaughn's like, I love it. I'll absolutely be a part of that entire thing. Get him in Indy. Get
I would love him in Indy.
Hey, get JC in Indy too, by the way. Come on.
Sure.
Bring him in Indy as
Bring
well.
them all. Bring A-Rod. Bring everybody, right?
A-Rod, Von Miller, bring them all. Shit.
Okay.
Well, Von Miller's going back to Denver, it appears. Yeah, that's a shame. I did have a little bit of a course there where I thought Von Miller was coming. What do you think about that whole thing? Him posting it? Do you think this is leverage, or do you think that's him openly telling people, like, hey, LA was fun. We won a Super Bowl. There's a new coaching staff. I love Denver. I still have my house. What do you think about that entire thing?
You know what? I think it's real. I think it's genuine. You know, they drafted him, 2 overall. He was there his entire career. Obviously, things didn't go how he wanted last year. But listening to him speak, he never sounded like he wanted to leave Denver. It was more so, Denver just cutting bait on him and going in a different direction. But even beginning the interview during Super Bowl week, he was like, I'm always a Bronco and, blah, blah. And now that he's on an open market, for him to go out and say that, you know how it goes when it's negotiations, and that would be odd for him just to say that if he didn't really want to go back. So I think he ends up back in Denver, according to my sources.
Yeah, our sources as well on the internet. 5280, by the way, is a magazine, I guess, in Denver about all things Denver. I would assume that is a
5,280 feet in a mile high.
Okay.
How many feet are in a mile? 5,280, and you're going to run every single one of them until you learn not how to drop or fumble the ball, Petey. You're killing me. I still use that to this day.